Alright, we're going to look at a quick, easy lesson today, and it's going to deal with navigation, converting with navigational units. Before we begin, we're going to talk about a key vocabulary word, which is bearing or course. Bearing or course. Depends on what book you're looking in. You will see both of them, which measures the line of travel clockwise from due north. So let's talk about what this due north means. Okay, due north basically means if you had your compass, and remember the easiest way to remember this, well, one of the easiest ways I remember it, we know this is north, this is south, and a lot of people mess up east and west, but west is here and east is over here. It always spell the word we. The easy way to remember it. Okay, so this due north means that we start here, okay, which if we look at this, this is 0 degrees, this is 90 degrees, this is 180 degrees, and this is 270, and then we're back at 360 degrees if we was to go all the way around. Now that's counterclockwise. But when we go clockwise, which is what we have to do when we travel due north, we have to start here. And I'm going to put it in a different color. We have to start here. We have to start here and go clockwise. And I don't like the way that looks. So let me erase it. So we start here. This is our starting point. And we go this way around to wherever we want to go. Now, originally, if we went this way, right here, that's 90 degrees. But because we're going this way here, this is now what we call 0 degrees. So if I draw another picture for you for due north, this is 0 degrees. So that means that this now would be not 0 degrees, but now this would be 90 degrees. This would be, from here to here is 90. From here to here is what? 180. From here to here is 270. And then this is going to be 360 if you was to make all the way around here. Okay, so this is what our due north is. So this is the measurements you use for due north because you are going clockwise. Okay, and this is also done basically when you are when boats are traveling. They always give the directions like due north, ships and everything like that. That's what they use those units for. Okay. Another conversion factor that we're going to need to look at is knot miles or nautical miles, and I always use the abbreviation knot. So nautical miles, okay, one nautical mile is equal to or approximately 1.15 stat miles, and then one stat mile is equal to approximately 0.87 knot miles. Okay, and I'm trying to make sure that we don't have any other conversions that we need to know. um, I think that was it that we need to know. We do also need to make sure we look at where the earth lies in there, and we already know that 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. That's something that we already know. So those are the conversions that we're going to look at today. We're going to look at course bearings and about your knot miles. So example 1. we're going to find the course of a fishing boat that has a bearing of 165 degrees out of St. Simon's Island. So we're going to draw this. Not a very good line, but you guys will get the picture. So looking at this, where's my island? Remember, we always start here, so this is going to be St. Simon's Island right here. Okay, so it has a course, or says find the course of a fishing boat. It has a bearing of 165, and I didn't write bearing. I'm gonna put it up in there. Degrees out of St. Simon's Island. So we know we start here, which is 0 degrees. We know this is 90 degrees, and we know this is 180 degrees. Okay, so I know I gotta go 90 degrees. So I'm gonna start here. That's 90 degrees, but I gotta go more than 90 degrees. So 165 minus 90 is gonna give me 55 degrees. No, 65 degrees. Is that right? No, I can't subtract today. 75, because 16 minus 9 is 7. 75 degrees. All right, so how am I going to do that? Well, I know half of 90 is 45. So I'm just going to make the estimate that I'm somewhere over here. Not exact, but it'll do. So there's my 165 degrees. So from St. Simon's Island, my course of the fishing boat will travel to approximately right here. Okay, let's look at another one. Mm. Mm. Okay, find the bearing, and this is going to be approximately, there's no way you're going to be able to know exact. Find the bearing of the ship traveling due north from St. Thomas. Okay. So I'm going to give you the figure, and then you're going to tell me what the bearing would be. So this is given to you. All of this is given. All right. Kind of difficult because it's not exact, but you'll be able to get it. So this is what's all given. This is given to you. The picture and all is given to you. So because it said the ship was traveling due north from St. Thomas, so that's St. Thomas. So that means we're going all the way around clockwise to here. So we know this is 0 degrees. We know this is 90 degrees. We know this is 180 degrees. We know this is 270 degrees. Okay, so we're in between 180 and 270. So we know we already went 180. So then half of 90 is 45. So 180 plus 45 is 225. So the bearing will be 225 degrees. All right, that's it for the due north. So let's do an example with the nautical miles and how we use that conversion, and then we will be done. Okay, so points A and B are 257 knot miles apart. How far apart are A and B in stat miles? All right, so if we can recall our conversions, that one stat mile is approximately 0.87 knot miles, and this is just like the conversions that we did earlier, just making sure things cancel out with our units. These are all our conversion factors. All right, so 257 knot miles apart times, which conversion are we going to use? Hmm. Doesn't really matter, does it? Well, yeah, because we want to know what one stat mile is. So therefore we want the stat miles on top. So we say one stat mile to approximately 0.87 knot miles, and then our knot miles cancels out, and we put that in the calculator. And we're going to give the answer to the nearest knot mile, to the nearest stat miles, because we have no decimal points here. So we want to stay within the same limitations of our problem. So we end up with, did I not do it? 257. Okay, 257. All right, so approximately 295 stat miles. All right. So that is it. So make sure you again go back and read the section, because we will be working on tomorrow converting from stat miles to nautical miles, looking at course bearings and those types of problems in our book. So again, I need you to make sure you go back and read sections 4.1, 354 through page 355. Not much to read. And then go ahead and work number 39. Go ahead and work 39 and 41. And we'll do the rest in class. All right. Have a good night.